Hey, how are you on this beautiful day? I was just collecting some water because I'm just watering some plants around there, and it just made me think of you, and just wanted to share the moment really. This is where we collect our water from. This is where the water comes into our land. It's such a special little place. In fact, every time I come to this little stream of water, tiny little waterfall coming in, I just can't not have a moment of just gratitude really. Gratitude for everything that flows, the water itself and all that it brings to us. I mean, without water there's no life. I was just thinking that when I was watering my little seedlings, just thinking how precious water is and how often we just take it for granted. It's so easy to take it for granted, isn't it? And actually to become more mindful of it and the importance of it can actually help us to become more connected to it. And I think the connections that we make currently, they're so important, you know. Really, really important. We need to connect ever more deeply to the land, to the water, to the air that we breathe, to all of the different systems that support us and support our life here on earth. Water has to be the most precious gift that we have, flowing into our lives and through us every single day. And we're made up of water. A huge percentage of our bodies are made of water, as you know. And so gratitude for the water within us and the water that flows through us and the water that covers our land and through the streams and into the ponds, the lakes, all those rivers flowing, huge oceans bring so much life. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful place just here. There's a pipe, you might notice that pipe. Let me show you. So this pipe, that's the spring water. There we go, get that flowing. That's the spring water that we've tapped from the source of the spring as it first comes out of the ground. So that water coming out of the pipe has never seen the light of day before until it's coming through here now. We've gravity fed it from the spring to here where we can collect it, and our friends and people that come here collect water through that pipe. And where it comes in here, it's already been over land a little way. I think I took you for a walk by the stream, didn't I? Yeah, we could go there again actually if you fancy that sometime. And so yeah, this has come through the stream, and then the stream comes down here, and then it just carries on under this little bridge and down through our land. I don't know if you can hear me because clearly because the water is quite loud just here, but the sound is just so beautiful. I'll pan back a little bit so you can see it splashing, and that's just that aliveness. It's so alive, isn't it? And I do sense how alive it is, you know, spring water. I'm a really big believer in the power of water to help transform us and to help heal and transform our planet through our connection to it. Because there's wisdom in water. Such wisdom. Before I lived here, I would go out of my way to collect spring water to drink. It was very, very important to me to not drink water from the taps. And even though, you know, sometimes that's all people have, and so we even have to be grateful for that water too. It's not that one is better than another, we need to be grateful for all water because, you know, not everyone is in the position of being able to collect very clean, crystal clear spring water and drink it. But if you are in a position where you can, and maybe you can't in lockdown currently, but maybe that could be something that you put on your list of things to do, to find your local spring and to collect some water. Maybe you already do that, and if you do, then you know exactly what I mean. There's wisdom in the water, and I do believe that drinking wild water helps people to be wilder. And when I say wild, I don't mean wild and crazy, I mean connected to their true nature, the wisdom of the land, the wisdom and intelligence and the natural order of things. I know drinking spring water changed my life. It greatly influenced my journey. It really, really has. We have got a spring here on our land, and that isn't by accident. That's because that was the highest thing on my list of priorities when I was thinking about where I wanted to live and the kind of life that I wanted for myself. And so I made that the priority because I believed that where there was good water, I would be able to survive, or not just survive, but thrive. And that the water would be my teacher. And it's been true, the water really has taught me so very, 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 very much, and continues to do so every single day. Every single day. I always thank the water. You know, when I'm having a shower, when I'm running the tap, every moment that I'm mindful and conscious that I'm connected to water, I have gratitude. How can I not? How beautiful it is. So beautiful. So abundant. So life-giving. And I think practices of gratitude around water help us not just to connect to the water more deeply, more sincerely, but it helps water to teach us how to use it, you know, and the power it has in bringing messages to us. And it's great at that. It's wonderful at being able to clear out the body of otherwise kind of stagnant old information, and bringing in greater wisdom that can nourish all the cells of the body and show us a different way of being, more coherent way of being, a more real and alive way of being. And I like to just be with water and allow it to flow through me, and I like to soak in it, and not the cold stuff. We lived in a converted horse trailer or horse truck for many years here on our land before we built a house, and we plumbed in the spring water so as we could have showers there, and the water never let us down. We managed to heat the water and have hot showers. I know some people really like bathing in cold water, and that might be fine in the summertime for me, but I'm not really a cold water person. I like the warmth and comfort of warm water. And so we were able to heat the water and have lovely hot spring water showers. And even in the depths of winter, when we would get snowed in here, which we have done on many occasions, we would be able to come to this inlet here where the water's coming in, to this pipe, and collect water butts with water in, because it was still flowing, even though the water that we'd managed to channel into our truck through gravity-fed pipes, even though that had ceased to flow because it was all frozen. And sometimes I think we were in 15 inches of snow here at one point. You know, it was pretty severe. Anyway, couldn't open the door one day. It was quite fun. But we still managed to get water from here and take it home in a water container back to the truck, and do a little bit of washing up or drink the water easily, of course. And so it's never let us down. It's never let us down. We sometimes have to be more creative in the ways that we use it, but we have been so blessed by it. And I'd like just to send you those blessings today. Those sacred waters flowing through into your own life in whatever way it comes to you today. And trust and know that the more you tune into water and its life-giving power and its ability to transform us from the inside out, and the more you acknowledge that and the greater awareness you have of that, the more of a teacher it can become to you. And I think these are the kinds of teachers that we need right now. The natural world with all its wisdom. And birds flying over, I don't know if you saw that one. So yeah, a little moment with you by this little magical place where the water flows all year round. Sometimes it goes right down to a trickle in the summer, but it still keeps us going. It's still enough, which is wonderful. Let's just fill my pots while I'm here and remember to do that. How beautiful that is. There's primroses there. I don't know if you can see those. It's so lovely. And so yeah, we have so many sacred gifts that are offered to us each and every day. And how we embrace them and how we utilize them as we move forward now is really up to us. It's our own relationship, our own connection, and our own transformational journey that's going to help us to come together as one in our shared understanding. Sometimes an understanding of things that is very difficult to put into words, but when you've had experiences in certain ways, you don't ever forget those meaningful moments from which you've been transformed forever, and from which you can never really look back, and from which you can definitely move forward in a clearer and more potent way, I think. Definitely more purposeful, that's for sure. So a little blessing from the waters here, from my home to your home, from my heart to your heart.